All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always, man, by giving our praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racham HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to read the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verses 1 down to verse 8. And I'll break it down here through the spirit, man, something real quick. And I go ahead here to work, get it started. But this is concerning wisdom, all right? And we know that King Solomon was the wisest man to walk this earth, all right? So this is the knowledge that he has left behind for us to examine and learn from, pretty much, all right? So I can stay tripping, man. Okay. So here we go. This was in Solomon chapter 8, starting at verse 1. It says, wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly doth she order all things. I love her. It's too early. It's too early. So I can, man. It says, verse 2, I loved her and sought her out. From my youth I desired to make her my spouse, and I was a lover of her beauty. So this is King Solomon speaking, man. He said he made wisdom his woman, okay? And wisdom is likened unto a woman, a very beautiful woman, right? There is no woman more beautiful than wisdom, okay? And I'm sure if any brother out there had a fine woman, right? A woman that you really like, she just your type, right? She fits your description. You'll do all that you can to please that woman, right? If you get her, if you get her, you pull her, right? And you have the chance, to lock her in, you'll do everything in your power to lock that woman in. I know I would, you know. So how much more for wisdom? How much more for the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man? You got to show wisdom that you want her, okay? Because if not, she'll leave you. That's in Sirach, okay? If you don't show wisdom that you want her, she will leave you, man. And that's something that you don't want to have or have to happen, okay? It's for wisdom to leave you, okay? Because once that happened, then you're pretty much just slated to be destroyed, plain and simple. So once again, Solomon said, I loved her and sought her out. From my youth, I desired to make her my spouse, and I was a lover of her beauty. In that she is conversing with God, she magnified her nobility, yea, the Lord of all things himself loved her. So the Lord himself loved wisdom, okay? It says, for she, for she is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of the Most High and a lover of his works. So through having this wisdom, man, you're privy to the mysteries of the Most High. And we know that this Bible contains a lot of mysteries, man, okay? A lot of parables, dark sayings. That's hard to be understood if you don't have wisdom and knowledge, man, okay? This is why most people bug out when they read the Bible, man. Most people think that, they can just grab the Bible, read it, and then understand it. No. You can learn some things, right? Because the Bible, has wise sayings and wise words. But the deep mysteries of the Most High, you won't get them. And ultimately, you'll get confused because you don't have that, man. and start breaking the scriptures down wrong and, saying all kind of crazy things. We see it, on a daily basis with guys who claim to be in the truth and with these Christians. The mystery of the Gentiles really got the Christians' head messed up, man. Because they're basing their faith off that the Gentiles who received salvation in the New Testament were indeed actual natural heathens. And that wasn't the case. That's not the case. But it's a mystery. So they're confused about it, right? What's another mystery? Who is Babylon the Great? What is Babylon the Great? In the scriptures, it says mystery Babylon, right? So it's a mystery. But to who, though? To those who don't have the Spirit, man. For those of us who have the Spirit, we know exactly who Babylon the Great is. All right? Through faith, that is. It's America. And it's plain as day once you go into the precepts, go into the history, man. It's plain as day, But a lot of people struggle with that. But that's because they don't have this wisdom. So once again, it says, for she is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of the Most High and a lover of his works. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things, right? Because everybody in this life, they chase after the bag, They desire the riches of this world. So King Solomon said, if riches are to be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than having the wisdom and the knowledge of Yahweh by Shema Shai, man? Paul speaks about the depths and the riches of the knowledge of the Lord, man. This knowledge is true power, man, true money, Through this knowledge, you can learn how to get money, okay? In the right way, But the money of this world, the things of this world is going to perish. But this wisdom and knowledge, this is going to get us saved, Lord willing, okay? As I read on, I'm not going to read that far, but in verse 13, King Solomon's, well, I'll read it real quick. Verse 13 says, moreover, by the means of her, right, meaning wisdom, I shall obtain immortality and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. So, through this wisdom, we shall obtain immortality, bro. And that's the goal. The goal is to be immortals. The goal is to live forever, man. To reign with Yahweh Shai as a king and a priest. That's the goal, man. Well, if you stick to this wisdom and knowledge, you shall obtain that. But if you abandon this wisdom and knowledge, hey, you're going to be destroyed. But eventually, all Jake will be immortals, right? But we're striving to be that on the first go around, right? To be of the first fruits that reign with Yahweh Shai. We want to be a part of that. So back here in verse 6 now, it says, and if prudence work, who of all that are is a more cunning workman than she? And if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues. For she teacheth temperance, prudence, justice, and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life. So wisdom and knowledge teaches you key things that you need as a man for your life, okay? But you got to get this wisdom and apply it, okay? Not just learning the precepts and the breakdown, but you're actually applying this thing. That's when you're actually, walking in the faith, man. When you apply what's written, okay? Wisdom teaches you temperance, right? Which is self-control. Man needs self-control, okay? All of us. It helps out a lot, right? Prudence, foresight, knowledge, right? Justice, righteousness, fortitude, how to be a man. We need all of that, And wisdom teaches us that, right? And our last verse here, I'll close out with this verse. Verse 8, it says, if a man desire much experience, she know things of old, and conjure aright what is to come. She knoweth the subtleties of speeches. So you can tell when somebody, you know, is BSing you, man. Okay? You can see through it, so to speak, right? It says, and can expound dark sentences. She foreseeth signs and wonders and the events of seasons and times. So through this knowledge, man, we're able to foresee signs and wonders and events, okay? That's prophecy, man. This is how we're able to tell you about the MOTB, World War III, the destruction of Babylon the Great, right? Certain aspects of the kingdom. We can go back into history, you know, break things down, show you artifacts, show you, you know, documents of history. That's all through wisdom, man. And look, we didn't have to go to Esau school to learn this, okay? It's by way of the Holy Spirit that we have this thing, man. It's a blessing, you know? Because, I mean, for me, bro, you could have never told me that I'll be doing what I'm doing. My mind was nowhere near no Bible, near no church, near no nothing. I was just in the world, bro, you know, doing what Jake do, you know? But through the mercy of the Lord, I am what I am. And I am damn happy to be a part of this thing, because not having this knowledge is a scary thing. And ultimately, once again, those who don't have it amongst our people will be destroyed, man. Okay? And Jake make all the wrong decisions, you know, because they don't have the knowledge of the Lord. This is why Jake is a part of the alphabet community. They got terrible diets, game banging, thieves, you name it, Jake doing it. It's because they have no knowledge of the Lord, man. All right? No true wisdom. So, Lord, when those edify, I'm going to close out here. Great start of work, man. I'll praise you. How about Shalom? Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.